And there he describes how the holy name takes him by the hand and introduces him to his relationship with Krishna in the spiritual world. Many Ācāryas since have commented about how there's no other sadhana necessary other than chanting the holy name of the Lord with full attention in order to come to the perfection of spiritual life, that is, entering into one's relationship with Krishna. He also gave many practical instructions about chanting, one of which was that if you're having a hard time concentrating, he said you should go into a small room like a closet, go in at a time when no one else will come and bother you, put a blindfold on and chant very loudly until you feel the grip of the transcendental influence of the holy name. There were other instructions he gave as well, many detailed instructions just for us, so that we'd be able to take full advantage. And in Bhakti Lok, he says, you should follow the simple path very strictly. So the simplest of paths is to chant the holy names. And he, through his teachings, gives us this clarity that everything that is necessary is there within the chanting process. So it's a worthy investment every day to take time to find the means or somehow or other be able to concentrate for some period of time and fully absorb oneself in the chanting of the holy name. So thank you for coming to the Japa circle to do that. Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Shivasari Gaura. Hare Krishna. One of the 6 favorable items for devotional service that Rupa Goswami mentions is a sato vṛtteḥ, which means to follow in the footsteps of the previous Ācāryas. They showed how to do devotional service. There's simple ways, but they were very strict about it. And in the Bhagavatam, it's also said, Tvat-pada potena mahat kritena, which means that when you follow in the footsteps of the sato, the great souls, or they're also called mahat, then it's like you're getting on the boat. You're doing their process. You're following what they do. So all the great Ācāryas did this japa. And you can see in pictures of the Ācāryas that they'll be sitting doing japa. And you can read about how much they emphasized the practice itself. And so one of the ways to be fixed in japa is to remember that one is following what the great Ācāryas have done themselves and are advocating for. And a personal meditation of mine that I recommend is to think of the Ācāryas while chanting. In other words, you can start with the disciplic succession coming from Jagannāth Dāsa Bābājī Mahārāja and imagine that you've come to his Kuṭīra and just offered Daṇḍavats for half an hour and then taken some dust from there and then take permission to sit outside and listen to him chant and chant along with him, and then you can go down to Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura and down the line. And even if you have a picture of the Ācāryas, that's why we have their pictures, to remember this sato vṛtteḥ, follow in their footsteps in their mood. It's a very sweet meditation to just remember that we're following their footsteps and actually be with them when we're chanting. And it's a very enlivening kind of practice. We have a few minutes before we're going to greet the deities. So let's just see if there's any reflections from the chanting from today. How's your chanting going, and anything you heard today that stuck?
One thing I was thinking about was the power of focused simplicity. A music teacher once told me it's not easy to do simple things well consistently. I was thinking about that in terms of japa and how, like a magnifying glass, the sun is always shining everywhere, but when you take a magnifying glass and focus it, you can create a fire. And being here with you, I felt like joined a huge magnifying glass of the holy names that we all were focusing so strongly to burn the karmic reactions in material life and just create this divine fire. Another thing I was thinking about was there's this idea of love languages where it's more expert to find out how someone likes to be loved and love them that way. And I was thinking that Krishna's love language is his holy names, and we can just chant his holy names and love him very effectively. And I was also thinking about Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura today and his prolific books and his stunning poetry and his amazing songs, and just praying for his blessings to continue on this path of devotional service. And thank you very much.
Haribol. Actually, the japa circle is a big magnifying glass, putting our focus there. Try to burn a hole in the Kali Yuga. Who else? Thank you, that was beautiful. Yes, Shamalangi.
I was kind of in the assessment mode today while chanting. I was thinking, am I chanting nicely or not? And I did think, okay, so sometimes, of course, I was losing the attention, but then I thought on the whole it was not too bad because I was not at all sleepy today. And I was listening to at least some of the mantras. And also, like you said, in the beginning of today, the session that let the holy name, hold my hand and take, something like that, yeah, right? So that seemed very nice that, it's such a simple process, like the Ācāryas are telling, but still I'm unable to do it, not consistently. It's not up to the mark. And also, it's such a good opportunity, great opportunity, because, the deities are here, Prabhupada is here, all the devotees are here. So I should make use of it. And like you said, this is, the holy name by itself is a complete sadhana. It can, take you to perfection. So everything we have, so I was really in the calling out for help, kind of that, I should make the best use of this opportunity. So.
Yeah, that's a really nice meditation. And it's what Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says in his Shikshashtakam when he says, Nam Nam Akari Bahuda Nija Sarva Shaktis Tadrarpita Niyamahita Smarani Nakala Durdaivam Idrisham Ihajani Nanuragaha, that I'm star-crossed. Even though I have the holy name, everything's there complete. His personality is there, reaching out to me in the holy name, but I can't take advantage of it. So then he comes with the solution in the next verse, Trinaharapisani Chena, and feel very, very humble, low, and also give all respect to others. Don't expect anything in return from oneself. And then he says, Kirtaniya Sadahari. Then the chanting goes on. But I really like the introspective mode that you described. It's very important for our practice to notice what we're doing. And also, okay, let's see, any other points? We have a couple minutes. 1 minute.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, please accept my humble obeisances. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Mine also, I was thinking, just like Shyamlangi Mataji said, that when I'm chanting, I'm feeling like if I could concentrate even a few minutes, then I cherish that, and I ask the Lord that please engage me, as Prabhupada asked all the Ācāryas and you, that please engage me, because this moment, if I don't concentrate, sometime my mind goes somewhere, my body has so many needs, and then any minute, if I don't take this moment seriously, then everything, I know something will come up, either mind, body, or intelligence, whatever, some So I feel like I always beg the mercy that please engage me. I cannot do it by myself. So thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Gaur Premanande Haribo Vancha Kalpadabrisha Kripasin